mean, mind you, this was in a time where I was looking for a relationship. The reason why I did it was very simple. I didn't expect the ladies that I went out with. I didn't. They weren't the type of ladies that would sleep with you on the first night. Well,
Mm.
they didn't sleep with anyway. But the thing is,
You
that's
said
something.
like
That,
sleep with me. And
that's something else. Maybe they would have slept with you, but not with me. I don't know. But what I will say is this:
Darius Jackson.
Darius Jackson,
Darius Jackson.
aka the, can we now say for sure, ex boyfriend of.
I mean, I don't know if it's X, but if X is to colored eyes, I don't know.
Let's see.
Let's see. The mom. Kiki's mom is
On
clear
socials.
about the whole situation. Kiki's mom went out and said the following.
I've never done anything like this. Look, I've never done anything like this. I've been in this business for 22 years. I've seen a lot of stuff, but I can't help myself. For Sharonis Jackson to post on his Twitter, uh, the ridiculous stuff that he's posting when he knew his brother was abusive. I went to Sharonis over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter. And he said, well, I used to be like that too. What?
Jesus. What
So
the heck?
now he's posting.
Yo, what? That's a way to defend your brother. I used to be like that too.
And
That
look
is
at me
a
now. I
wild,
turned out just fine.
that's a wild statement.
Yeah.
That's a wild way to defend your brother. If everything is true, and we're gonna talk about it later, but this is wild way to defend your brother. But hey,
Posting on Twitter like he's this special guy when we know he's the biggest fuck boy in Hollywood. He's
Jesus.
disrespectful to women, just like his little brother. He taught his brother how to be abusive, so he don't get to act like he's this special guy. No, you're a fuck boy and you're a part of the problem.
Damn, mama going in. Didn't expect her to go that way in, but
Yeah.
according to they have released frames of a video, so the video is still.
Yeah. I also saw frames. I was looking at whether or not
I've
they
also
were.
been looking on the internet
Uh,
if you have time there. And
but
that's
so,
I
uh,
don't-
but the frames aren't. You need to see the full
to get a
footage.
better context.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I looked at the frames, it looked crazy. Couple of those frames, but you don't see how it got there.
Yeah.
To get a
Maybe.
better
Yeah.
context.
Maybe
Not
they were
saying
making love, for example.
maybe they're into rough stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing I do know, and that's maybe it's my bias towards certain groups of people, but in general, people who act like Sims are a lot of times the most dangerous people you can have in your corner.
Yeah.
They will put you in weird situations.
And the Sims are both. The danger isn't always physical danger. It can
Nope.
also be emotional danger, right? So I've learned, because we were talking a while ago about helping people and not being, try to avoid doing boyfriend things or husband things. So obligations, fulfill husband obligations for a woman that tells you that you're just a friend, right? Uh, I have to say as well that in the past I have been, I would say yes to when someone needed help with anything. I would say yes,
Mhm.
yes, 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 yes. And I had to really unlearn that, because I remember once I helped someone. I think, were you there? I don't know if you were there. Maybe you were there, man. I'm not sure. No, no, no. You weren't there. You weren't there. I was.
Would have stopped you.
No, no. I was helping. So when I went to the Netherlands, I
Mm.
shared the apartment with three other people, and one guy, we went to, no, it wasn't you, I think. We went because, no, it wasn't you, but we went to the we went to IKEA to buy things, but
Mm,
I didn't buy anything because a couple of friends of mine who lived in the Netherlands
mhm.
uh, told me that they would come, let's say 3 days later, and we would go together to IKEA.
Yeah.
So we went to IKEA. I went to IKEA with the my other roommates, but I didn't buy anything. When they bought their things, I helped them set them up. I helped them. One particular guy, I helped him set up his closet. 3 days later, or maybe a week, I had my closet, the exact same closet. I mean, IKEA. You know, IKEA is like
Hey,
standard
easy
thing.
setup.
The
Bam.
exact same closet. When I went to ask him for help, and this guy was big. He was like twice my size, very strong. You know what this guy told me? Yeah, I'll come in a bit. I'm a bit lazy now. Just start, and I'll help
Mm.
you finish it.
Mm.
And it was only when someone told me that people, you need to realize that it's not people that use you. You let them use you. The responsibility lies with you, and you need to draw the line in the sand. And that's when my life changed. And one thing that entails is that you need to be direct. And it's better to be righteous. That is to say, you have your morals and values, and you say, this is who I am. I'm going to live by these rules. And if you like it, that's good. If you don't like it, it's also good. But this is who I am. What these simps do and the nice guys do, they try to manipulate themselves into situations where they want to appear like the good guy, but they're afraid of conflict. They're afraid of people leaving them. So when someone so they will start using guilt tripping. They will start, doing those type of things to manipulate you, to control you emotionally. And sometimes it can escalate into physical abuse as well. And when it does, it's them themselves that then change up again and become the savior and become the safe zone, the safe haven, and become the person that comforts you and helps you to process something that they did themselves. So it's
It's
not it's not surprising. Well, it is a shock,
it is
but
sharp, but
but
I
it's not
mean,
surprising. Let's say on an
you expect
intellectual level, it's not surprising.
you can expect it from in general from guys who tend to be like you said. It's like they try to misuse the social contract.
Yeah,
With you, in your case, you expected you signed this on your side, and you expected someone to do the same.
yeah,
And I think that's sometimes you gotta. Some people are not aware of social contracts, or they just
yeah.
they don't g-
Well, yeah,
they
and
don't care about those stuff,
yeah.
man.
So in the example I gave, yes, it's true. But I have had that good guy syndrome. Let me call it
Mm,
that,
yeah, yeah,
the good guy syndrome. And I had to read a lot of books and watch a lot of content to really understand it, that
yeah,
it's
that's
not genuine because everyone likes you wherever you go. You don't have conflict with anybody. But then the thing is, when you don't get what you want, the world isn't fair, you're being used. But if you're really honest with yourself, for example, let's say with relating to and that's when I changed. So in a later stage, what I used to do is, when I went out with women,
yeah.
and I would say, if they ask me, oh, this is always a test, man, what are your intentions? It's always my primary intention is to sleep with you. And if something more develops, then it's good. I mean, mind you, this was in a time where I was looking for a relationship. The reason why I did it was very simple. I didn't expect the ladies that I went out with, I didn't they weren't the type of ladies that would sleep with you on the first night. Well,
Mm.
didn't sleep with anyway. But the thing is,
If you
that's
say
something
like
that,
sleep with me at the
that's something else. Maybe they would have slept with you, but not with me. I don't know. But what I will say is this: I didn't go either with the intention. So if I would go out with someone that I really wanted to, explore and build something with,
Mhm.
then I wouldn't expect it either, and I wouldn't pursue it either that same night.